Jay says I should button my top button, man.
Are we on?
What? What?
Is this thing on?
What?
Big Beavis.
Grown Man Record Night is brought to you by the number 5 and the letter L. Everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night.
Welcome.
The place to be on a great Friday night.
I thought you were going to rhyme there, like the place to
No.
be, like UNC or whatever.
Oh, the place to be,
At
UNC.
That's what they used to say back in the day.
Happy Inauguration Day, everybody. American process and all that jazz.
The Democratic Society.
There we go. Stuff happened. Word on my seed.
I apologize. I'm just kind of fixed on this Atari alcove tonight.
Let me tell you what, before we get to the Atari alcove, my lead-in for that is New Year's resolutions. What are we, like January 20th at this point? Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
No, I think they're pretty dumb.
I think they're dumb too, but here's the one I did make. Here's several years ago, I made a New Year's resolution that I was going to smoke more. I wanted to smoke more tobacco in the following year. And everybody's like, come on, man. And you know, but this past year, I did make a secret New Year's resolution.
I'm talking about this past year, like last year.
No, just a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I said I was going to, this year, I'm going to watch more pro wrestling. Totally been disconnected for decades. It's a big part of my childhood, and I've just kind of, and then as I got older and got together hanging out with friends, like getting all messed up and be like, oh, Goldberg, bro. You know, but then there was an area past that, decades, I've just, probably 15 years, I've just not given a shit. But just like many of the things that I do, collecting records, listening to old music, collecting video games and shit and nostalgia from my childhood, it's the same type shit. And I told the girlfriend the other night, we were sitting around watching wrestling actually, and I was like, if I could recapture the way I felt about pro wrestling when I was a kid,
You're passionate.
that's all I could ever ask for. That's probably the greatest feeling in the world, the way you felt about pro wrestling when you were a little kid. Nothing else compares to that the rest of your life.
Yeah. Saturdays in the South were built around pro wrestling.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think that was some of the best stuff ever.
Yeah, I agree.
But leading up to that, you know, we talk about things you pick up when you're out digging for records and stuff like that. Because we're not all records here. You know, I collect like old video games and shit, and I got a couple things to talk about that later.
You're a Goodwill fanatic.
Yeah, I'm a Goodwill fanatic. So I pick up great CDs.
You buy clothes from Goodwill, by the way?
I buy clothes from there.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
We never talked about that.
But in DVDs and CDs and VHSs and whatever, every now I don't just buy a bunch of random bullshit, or I try not to because I would fill the house up. But if I see something just like, oh, Friday the 13th on VHS, and it looks like an old rental case, which is what we watched last week.
Yeah, quite a few of that. You're building up those.
I don't get crazy with it. One thing I really look for, like VHS was Godzilla, old Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
I have fallen in love with Godzilla. Anyway,
the old Japanese.
This past week, this past week, I was in a Goodwill and picked up on DVD for $3, which is freaking crazy for a Goodwill.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's expensive. But it was a best of Bloodsport ECW, the most violent matches from ECW. And this is 2 DVDs. It's like 5.5 hours of the bloodiest ECW wrestling matches ever. And that's what we've been watching over here in the Atari alcove.
Yeah, like when you said $3, I cringed.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot for Goodwill.
But we were sitting here watching it, and about 30 minutes into it, like, that was...
It's already worth $3.
Worth $3.
It's already worth
sure.
$3 for crying out loud. It's great, man.
Yeah, the only thing that would have made that better was being on beta.
Yeah, I do have a thing where if I see like old wrestling stuff or old skateboarding stuff, you gotta pick it up. VHS, DVD, whatever.
I don't know if I've ever seen a skateboard video.
I've not. I've never seen one. And you would think there's a lot out there. And not only that, but
It's really not.
But you know,
I think people keep that stuff. You know?
Well, I'm just interjecting. I'll let you talk and then I interject. But wait, the C. Oh,
Mr. Interjector.
Admiral interjection.
Are we
on the air? Are we
good?
doing a TV program?
Is this Digs of the Week?
I wrote all this. I wrote all this stuff down. I was going to say about tonight.
You had
Dear
stuff
America,
planned when I got here, but
Dear America, letters home from Vietnam. That's how I started it. Hey, so
Sands of Iwo Jima, the Sons of Iwo Jima.
No.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Start over. We got a little message from Steve. Fever's not here this evening. His
Marching Washington, I hear.
his wife's marching on Washington for calls, and that's very cool. I can't really speak too much to that, but you know, Mazel Tov.
Yeah.
Mazel Tov to everybody.
That wouldn't make much sense for Steve to be in a women's rally, wouldn't it?
No. But
So Steve's home, I guess, watching kids.
I'm just the type of cat that doesn't need to be governed. Is my deal. That's my deal.
I'll try to not get political, you know, 'cause
I don't need to be governed. So there, your move, shit shock. It's Sherlock. That's what I meant to say. What I say, shit shock.
I think talking politics just people think they know more than they do, and I'm not saying I know a lot.
I think politics is really funny for this reason. People act exactly the same way, and they don't realize it, as if you're talking about sports. When you're talking Republicans, Democrats,
People that you talking about,
certain candidates, A and B, whatever, you could easily transpose a conversation about Yankees, Red Sox, and it'd be the exact same. Where this guy's like, I don't care. Well, he could be a rapist, but he's a rapist. But still, wait. Are you gonna let me finish? Or the other side, and you know what I mean? It's same. It's like listening to Cowboys, Redskins, Red Sox, Yankees, Cubs, Cardinals, whatever. It's the same. Duke, Carolina. Duke, Carolina is a prime example from where we're from, because people are like, you're either A or B, and the arguments back and forth.
oh yeah, you're not going to change anybody's.
You're not going to change it.
Well, and what I heard on the radio today, I heard it on your favorite broadcaster today.
Yeah?
On conservative radio.
Oh, okay.
No, he said the truth though. He said in 4 years Trump could end world poverty, and 99% of the people that don't like him now are still not going to like him.
Probably.
So.
And same side of the aisle, same thing. I mean, it's the same situation.
So.
I would never say like, you know what, that guy's a great St. Louis Cardinals player. Yeah. No, you know what? He's a hand job. You know why? Because he's a fucking St. Louis Cardinal player.
Yeah.
That's how it is. I don't make the rules. I just play the game.
I really like the people that talk shit about the Patriots are the ones that get me. Like how they're cheaters.
I want to.
How they're cheaters.
I hope they're cheaters.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
You're trying to win.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I hope they're, you know.
I have a crush on Tom Brady, by the way. I don't know if I ever told
He's
you
the best. What are you going to say?
He's the very best.
He's the very best. He's a good-looking guy.
You suck. You suck.
Supermodel wife.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know.
I could talk about pet peeves all day, man.
Peeve.
The sports writers, the sports writers that commentate on sports on ESPN. That's another thing.
Speaking about talking to Jay, something we've not brought up in a little while, and I want to kind of dedicate it to you. I meant tonight to actually have a dedicated phone number, one of those Google Voice phone numbers. Mm-hmm. But we're going to set one up.
Google Voice.
What is that? It's going to be for Jay's prayer line. Now, we talked about setting up a prayer line before. Jay has a history. Jay has a very ministry-based family.
Yeah.
Terrific family.
My dad was a pastor for
Terrific
many,
pastor.
many years.
So if anybody in this group would be able to field the prayer line request, it would be Jay, I would think. So we're going to
I'm
set...
not ordained or anything.
No, of course not. But we're going to set up a number. People are going to send in their prayer requests, and we'll let Jay listen to them. And every week on the show, we'll think about a prayer or two. And you can leave...
so I'm going to be the
unspoken.
I'm going to be the screener.
Yeah. What do you call them? Unspoken.
Unspoken request.
Yeah, and there's another one. Like private unspoken or something like that. And it's like, Lord, I hope my sister don't get that abortion. That baby deserves a damn chance. Lord,
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that the woman speaking her request, or is that the pastor praying
It's
it?
part of my family reunion. Oh, speaking of which, my uncle died this week, folks. He's a good gentleman. I really like my uncle. My Uncle
That's
Terry.
your dad's brother?
My dad's brother, my Uncle Terry, passed this week, man. Sucks balls. He's a good guy and a good fisherman. I enjoy fishing with him. He's a good guy.
I'm on the shot.
You're in the shot. But lean this way. Why are you leaning off that way? You don't have to lean. Straight to the inward. I wouldn't do anything to the outside.
But, yeah, your uncle died.
Yeah. God bless him, man.
Was he?
He was a younger gentleman. He's younger than my dad.
60, early 60s, maybe?
Yeah.
He died.
Probably right around 60.
He died.
He'd had a stroke in the past, and then he had some really bad arthritis.
Help.
No, he had really bad arthritis, and so he's doing some rehab for the arthritis. And after a rehab session, had a heart attack and died.
Oh, hate to hear that.
Yeah, God bless
Tell
him.
your dad.
Man.
Give your dad my regret.
Oh, Uncle Terry, man, he was a good guy.
Salt the earth. Just salt the earth.
He really was, man.
Charlie Mills.
Used to do some. We were some fishing tournaments at a little club. I'd fish with my dad as a team, and my Uncle Earl, my Uncle Terry would fish together, and we'd always.
Earl.
Yeah, old Uncle Earl. Yeah, and we always hung out.
I had a cousin Earl. I'm sorry, I didn't have an uncle.
Oh. Terry was cool, man. I appreciate Terry, and God rest his soul in Jesus Christ, our name, Lord, Savior. You want some of this? This is one of them birthday presents for old Steve Fever. So cheers, Steve.
Good, thank you.
A little Absolute Citron. He got me a little 40th birthday pee. And now I have to drink it because my uncle's dead.
When is Steve coming back?
40th birthday pee. Have to drink because of my uncle's dead. See how I did all that?
It's a rhyme.
Is that dirty? Probably.
That's a straight rhyme.
It's too much.
That's a lot, Mr. Okay.
What's that made of?
Where's the pop-off?
Yeah, we've had a lot of holidays, not been a lot of pop-off rants. We've had tequila.
It's all this overtime you're working. You're just making all this money. You can get off the pop-off now, right?
Not everybody enjoys the pop-off as much as I do.
So you're buying the good stuff, like top shelf. Is that the beginning of YYZ? These Rush jokes do anything for you?
Not at all, Jay. Not at all. Shit, we've
He did have a Rush record.
Oh God! Look, I hit the wrong damn graphic.
He did have Fly By Night.
Jesus.
He wanted way too much for it.
Hang on, I gotta find a graphic that for some reason it's not.
Why are you trying to graphic it up?
No, well,
Shot of the week?
No, there's not a. Damn it! I can't find this goddamn thing.
What the H are you trying to do?
My in the news graphic.
You want me to get up and tell a joke or something, or dance, or?
You can tell us something. Is it in here? I can't find the damn graphic. I wanted to.
Chicken,
Yeah.
get eaten.
Why did it?
Because they were hungry.
No. Nope. All right.
I made that up.
Nope. Nope.
That was a
All right.
homemade joke.
Let me tell you something. Steve texted us something. Steve can't be here tonight because his wife's out of town and he's watching the youngest. That was kind of the point of that, and we took the shot. My uncle died and all that jazz. Steve sent us a text earlier. Denny Lane is going to be playing the Muddy Creek Amphitheater, which is just Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right down the road. You guys know Denny Lane from Moody Blues and
I know him from Wings. I didn't know it was
played
Moody
in
Blues
Wings
till
and
Steve sent the text. I didn't know that.
played in a lot of just big time shit. And this is a very intimate thing, and I think you get tickets for what do you say, 20, 30 bucks?
He was kind of the brains behind Wings.
Yeah, I mean, you don't discount Paul McCartney, but still, I understand what you're saying. So that's
the unsung hero.
that's it's like this
$30
weekend.
is pretty cheap.
You know what else is happening this weekend? This slipped by me like a son of a bitch.
Wrestling.
No, Sunday at DPAC. You know who's there? How about the Beach Boys?
I did know. No, it's Brian Wilson.
Just Brian. It says Beach Boys.
Oh, okay. Brian Wilson came.
So it's everybody but the.
It's probably everybody but
everybody.
Wilson.
I don't know what's
Brian
going
Wilson
on.
wasn't the DPAC.
Somebody was just like, "Do you know this was happening?" And I looked at it. I'm like, "Beach Boys." No, it's not the Beach Boys. Beach Boys. And I looked at it. I'm like, "It's fucking Beach Boys."
You know, I regret like they when they opened up the amphitheater at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
The Beach Boys opened it up. That was the inaugural concert. And I wish I would have went to that. Tickets were only like $12, I remember.
You know what I regret?
Well, there's a lot, but
Making her grave so shallow. Really.
yeah.
Something that came out, I wanted to do my in the news graphic, but in the news, you guys know that that Bowie box set. Ooh, I got some Indonesia going on here. That Bowie box set that was.
Say that fast.
It cost like, I don't know, $750,000. But all of that shit is now going to be available in separate and actually competitively priced. So because some of the stuff contained like Diamond Dogs, which I played like last week, I think. And it's like, it took me a long time, but I found a very reasonably priced.
Have something for you.
Diamond Dogs. Changes One. I also picked that up. That was in there. But some of this live shit that was not available anywhere else is now going to be available for like regular new record prices.
Coming in, press it? Coming in and put that on vinyl before?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Nassau Coliseum. And this is all this is from SuperDeluxeEdition.com.
Yeah.
And this is all like a British thing, so the price is all in pounds. It's like 15 pounds. 15 pounds would be still like $22. $18,
$19, yeah.
20 some dollars. I'll think
20
early 20s.
I think it's like
Yeah, so like a normal, like those Bowie reissues that came out that sounded great and everything. So the normal, that's cool though, because I think that thing was like crazy. It was called the Who Can I Be Now? That was the whole box set.
I don't have any Bowie vinyl. Well, I got Let's
None?
Dance. I got Let's Dance, but that's like that's
count.
not really
Oh,
Bowie.
I mean, it counts.
It's not
but,
like classic Bowie though.
I mean,
It's more of an '80s pop record.
It is, but it's a good
it's
record.
a great record. It's a great
Sure. Hey, something else I checked out in the news. This is something that came from factmag.com. You ever go to Factmag, Jay?
Can't say. What?
You ever been to Factmag?
No. Is it real?
Yeah, it's a real website. I like to give credit where credit's due. I don't do that enough. I think when I find stuff from an article.
Is it some underground website?
No, but I think when I find
web?
stuff from an article, I should give props to where it came from, and I don't do that enough.
It's legal.
I've got what you call a substance abuse problem. Where's your empathy, Jay?
I don't have any.
All right.
You brought on yourself.
Fact Mag says Jamaica's last vinyl factory, Tough Gong.
I do.
Now you guys know Tough Gong. That's the Bob Marley label. They're going to start pressing records again. Apparently they stopped pressing records several years ago. Marley founded it in '65, and then it shut down and became just terrible. And they're gonna bust it up again and start cranking shit out.
Do they specialize in anything specific, like reggae or anything?
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
I didn't know if it pressed
Reggae and dub and whatnot. But who knows now what's going on in Jamaica?
Saying, like other stuff being pressed.
There's probably some garage bands in Jamaica probably doing some real shit.
Smoking a lot of weed.
Dape, DOAOWAIP, Dape.
Yeah.
You got that dope for sale, boy? Who got them dope? I went to a party one time. A gentleman that we know.
Yeah.
His younger girlfriend, she was young, walked up to me and she was like, "My boyfriend's the dope man." And I was like, "What?"
Do I know this girl?
I don't know. You don't know the girl, you know the guy, Chris Miller.
Oh God! What were you doing at his party? How'd you end up there? By accident?
No, he was the guy that was at the party, but she came up to me like bragging, like,
Yeah.
"My boyfriend's a dope man." Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dope
Tough
man.
Gong, look for it in the future. Alsos. Hey, I posted something on our face.
What's the name of the record company?
Tough Gong.
Tough Gong.
Yeah, it's all the Marley shit's Tough Gong, you know. Come on,
I only
Jay.
got one Marley record.
Come on, Steve.
Kick it.
Pick up that guitar and
Talk to me.
talk to me. Earlier this week, I posted on our Facebook page this thing about a cassette resurgence.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, and apparently there's some.
You think it's hogwash, don't you?
No, I don't think it's hogwash. I think it's kind of cool. I think some. I read the article, and I'm paraphrasing here, but there's a.
You're a cassette guy.
I do have cassettes, and I've bought them from time to time, and I've been really impressed with. Cameraman brought out some of the stuff. We would do a little Cassaturday sometimes.
Yeah.
On a Saturday, we'd sit down here and just pour out a Walmart bag full of tapes and be like, oh shit, here's something I taped off the radio in like '88, and we'd throw it on.
Oh, awesome.
Drinking liquor, having a good time.
Unfortunately,
that's cool.
a lot of my stuff is
that's cool. I
thrown
mean,
out, though,
all that stuff. And but then Cameron was like, hey, look, here's my original like Alice in Chains Dirt tape from like, what is it, 93, 94?
Probably a chrome tape.
And we threw that thing in, and we're sitting here like, what the fuck?
It's good quality.
Sounds great.
Yeah, those CRO2 tapes are actually worth a little bit.
The metal tapes?
Yeah, they're actually the ones that are more.
Remember CD It?
What?
The black tapes that said CD It?
Not really.
With a hyphen?
Not really.
They were in the metal tapes. They
were, yeah.
Supposed to be as metal, just as good as CDs.
Yeah.
But there's a handful that between me and cameraman, I know for a fact, that were just like, Jesus, this tape sounds great. And then I'll put in like something that came from a store, and like not like something taped off the radio. And we'll pop it in, and it's like, what? Who mixed this? Like Michael J. Fox on the end of a bender. God, I ruined all that. I could have come up with something a little funnier than that.
Graphic.
Huh?
I don't want to check the graphic there.
What's wrong? Oh, I'm still on the graphic. God, I stayed on that for a while. No, it's a story I posted this week, though. That's a story I posted this week on the Facebook. So, if we want to sit on it for 9 or 10 or 8 minutes, no, it was too long.
Do you think there will be a resurgence in cassettes?
The thing about cassettes, I think, is it's really cool and kitschy and like, oh, bro, it's
really cheap. That's the thing I like
They're
about
cheap.
Them. They're dirt cheap.
So for little indie labels, you release some shit on cassette, and it's kind of cool that you picked it up on cassette. You got to go find something to play it on. And if it's something that's really worthwhile, the kitsch factor kind of burns off if you get down to the nitty gritty and realize this is a great garage band or lo-fi band or whatever. And, then they're worthy of something else maybe. But I think the cassette is a cool, still, like if we were going to get together. Like
that's what the article talked about. How it's like a big medium in the underground music scene. Cassettes is a big thing.
Just in the same fashion that I think if we ever released like a best of Grown Man record out and sold it and tried to make a couple of dollars to pay for the show, we'd do it on VHS. In the same way that if me and Jay and Steve got together and like cut a record, for instance, that we may do one day, we would probably record it on 4-track and release it on cassette. And if we got enough money from selling the cassettes, then we'd take that money and make a couple of 7 inches for people to buy. Or something, it's all like a thing. And I like cassettes.
No, they're cool.
And you've said, Jay, you're going to get into the 8-track game.
We'll talk about that later.
You're not going to talk about...
No, well, I think all that stuff...
People are all talking and I'm not involved.
The whole thing, though, with cassettes and, like, even 8-tracks, I get in the, what are they called? Not chat rooms, but what are they called? Forums.
Yeah, the forums.
And it's all personal opinion. I mean,
of course.
It's the person listening to it. If you love it, then go for it, If you think it sounds good, do it.
And if you got the room for it, crying out loud, for sure.
Well, cassettes don't take up as much room as vinyl.
True. That's true. But anyhow, very cool stuff. This is some shit I was thinking about. Got a note from our buddy Ragnar in Iceland. They're celebrating the Midwinter Festival up there, and he sent us a link.
What's the city?
Reykjavik.
Is that where you're
Iceland?
At?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So skull to Ragnar, but he sent us 8. This is for this festival. let me see what this message says here, because it's very cool. And I'm so obsessed with this culture now. He says that it's that season here where we eat shark, drink strong liquor, eat sheep's balls, blood sausages, and liver sausages. Here are some phrases that you and the gang can learn. And so he sent me some, and the name of this festival is called,
It's called what?
Sorablot.
Sorablot.
Sorablot. Sorablot. How was that? Sorablot. And it's got a letter that we ain't even got that letter.
Yeah, it's the
Nope. Don't even try it.
Scandinavian way of doing it.
We don't have that letter. But it's Sorablot.
I always like the way the Scandinavian.
Oh, that's great.
So
The culture's amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
Very cool stuff. And he sent us Skål it's bong, which is bottoms up.
Okay.
Cheers.
That's a crazy language, huh? That's got to be different.
I don't want to pronounce all these, but they were like, could you please pass the dried fish?
The dried fish, huh?
Help! I don't want to try to pronounce these because it made me look like a fucking asshole. Happiness be with you. Odin, happiness be with you, Freya. More butter. I love it. Let's sing. What are some of these other phrases? If you guys want this link, hit me up. But it's very. I don't want to try to pronounce that. Now I'm intimidated.
They eat like that, and they're all skinny, man.
They're beasts, all of them. They drink a bunch of liquor, eat a bunch of crazy foods.
And they weigh 100.
He said the
weigh
shark,
150 pounds.
the shark and strong liquor is like French fries and ketchup. So like it says, it's great. So they eat shark and drink liquor.
It's amazing.
They got all these blonde bitches up there. Liquor and like big boobed, like blonde girls and like.
That's right. Are all Scandinavians blonde? Is that how
I
it's
mean,
supposed to work?
stereotypically, but no.
ABBA, they were all blonde, right?
Well, but it's also ABBA. But yeah, man, Ragnar's the coolest, man, and that's some culture that I'm blown away with, and I don't know enough about.
You're blown away like Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm blown, bro. But it's so cool, man. So I'm gonna work. That's a language, I want to get down.
Insane.
I want to get it down.
It's insane.
And then I'm gonna move up there,
Can we hit
and I'm gonna run from switch disc. Go to the other disc, Jay.
All right. Talk while I'm off air.
Yeah, I will. Because we're going to go to some of the shit that we played this evening.
What did we play this evening?
We played some good records, man.
Let me see the, you got
Holy
the thing?
shit. What thing? It's right beside you, to your left. On the speaker, to the left. What thing? Oh, that
thing.
What? You held it up. No, here it is.
It's got the other disc in it, I guess.
All right. Jay saved it. We're going to talk about the record albums that we played this evening. And, man.
Do I have to like wait and hit play, or do I?
You're going to have to hit play. Just take the remote back here with you, the great guy.
I'll just get up in a second and hit play when it gets to the menu.
Great selection of stuff. And, normally we talk about, have you noticed like color?
That a pattern.
Color guys? Color guys, not colored guys. On like sports talk, not the play-by-play, but the color guy.
The expert.
Troy Aikman. Prime example.
Wait,
He'll start his sentence with, when you talk about defensive line that really gets into the thing.
Yeah.
When you talk about an offensive line that really knows when to, you talk about when they always start things with,
Madden was the same way.
You talk about.
Yeah.
I don't talk about. They talk about. You talk about us wanting to, we leaving stuff on the table, and you talk about how that's the stuff that we start with. Can't believe I left this on here because the cat put its ball butt on it, but the Boris Pink reissues from last year. Oh, Jesus.
That's almost all of your records. Almost, I said.
If this was a new record last year, this would have been my record of the year. 3 LP, weird box situation. It's really hard to get in.
Boxy.
It's very hard to get in and out of. The little die cut cover. Oh my God. What a killer record. If you're not familiar with that, use some of that prepackaged tuna salad that you can get in the little bag as a lubricant to masturbate yourself, and then go and find that record and listen to it.
What lubricant are you
But
talking about?
first of all, I want you to jerk off with tuna salad. And then we turn to Jay for more information on that subject.
I don't know what to say.
All right. Well,
I'm perplexed.
another album. Oh, we don't always. Oh, we don't always leave 2 records on the...
Did you leave 2 records
we
on the
left 2 records
turntables this week?
We must have got effed up last night, and man, I had the Boris on one table. I had Eric Burden and the Animal. The early Animals with Eric Burden. It's a Pickwick, another Pickwick.
Another Pickwick.
That sounds fantastic with a cool cover.
Yeah, I was, we were listening to this, and I noticed...
it's great!
I noticed there were about 3 or 4 songs that are another Best of the Animals that I have that's off of some other weird label.
It's great.
Well, Pickwick's not weird, but it's like a third
They're not
party.
weird, but everyone's like, the reissue label, the
Yeah.
shit sounds so...
I didn't care. It all sounded pretty good to me.
Damn straight. I've got a pretty discerning ear, to a point. I don't hear anything wrong with Pickwicks. The Steve Hoffman forums are going to come to my house.
SteveHoffman.tv?
Stick hot pokers right up my dick hole for saying that there's nothing wrong with Pickwicks. Oh, but the 20 hertz treble tone, if you really break it down, bro.
I like buying like non-American records, like Pickwick Canadian. So
You know what I like? I like a good nectarine. You like a nectarine, Jay?
oh yeah, absolutely.
I think nectarine's numero uno for me. A plum would be number
Numero
2.
uno.
The deuce. Plum gets the deuce. Nectarine, then plum.
I eat mandarin oranges every morning.
I like the crispness
You like
of
a good mandarin orange? Got a lot of texture to it.
I mean, they're okay.
Is that your?
They're all right.
Is that your coworker's voice you just did?
They're all right. They're okay fruits.
They're okay.
I mean, if you like lame fruit, they're straight, man. I'm all about them. If you're just into this, like, hey,
Sounds
bro,
like something Danny Rich would say.
what's the worst fruit I could get into? And be like, oh, I don't know, bro, like mandarin oranges.
Mandarin oranges are good. They're
Can
small.
you send me a sweatshirt that says mandarin orange across of it? I'd
Let's
wear
start
it.
a band.
I'd wear it.
Let's start a stoner band
Called
called Mandarin
Mandarin-
Orange. That's a good name for a band,
But
actually.
everything about the band is green.
Yeah.
The album covers.
Yeah. Write that one down.
You guys realize I'm 40 years old?
Write that down. This is most people's dream. This is most people's dream when they're 40, right?
Somebody asked me the other day, Jay, if I still played drinking games. You know what I told them? Oh yeah, I got a great one. Every time I think about suicide, I take a drink.
That's terrible.
And there's a siren in the background. You hear that?
Are you serious?
You got that 800 number for me to call?
The prayer line?
Oh, the prayer. Oh. Hey, man. Jimmy McGriff, Orkin and Blues Band, Step 1 on Solid State Records, 69, I believe. Oh, man, this thing smokes.
Yeah,
baby.
this cap went off in this one.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
I've got a few Jimmy McGriffs. This one is Bonkersville.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I want to say that was sealed or some shit when I bought it.
Played a
from
good
69.
selection of records tonight.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a dig of the week from a couple weeks ago. This Merle Haggard, Back to the Barrooms, which
That's
every
old.
song is about drinking.
That's an old Merle Haggard.
Not the best sound for Merle. Some of the most drinking-y songs,
Yeah, it's kind of your drown your sorrows. Man.
but it's got that 80s overproduced kind of country sound to it, but it's still Merle.
This
So
isn't
so
old
it's
Merle.
good.
I thought this was much older than this. I didn't realize it was 1980.
No, so you think it, I mean,
He looks kind of young right there, you know.
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on this. It was just a couple bucks and good songs, but it definitely has that hiccup, that slick 80s produced sound for country, which I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Which is why I like Buck Owens, Bakersfield, Buck in the
Bakersfield.
Nashville system, and Hank the Third's kind of along the same lines. You don't like Hank the Third? Take a lap, Jay.
No, I just don't.
No, go and take a
Some
lap.
just don't jive with
Just
him.
run it on around, Jay. Hell, I'll do it with you, just so we all feel like we're a team. Numero uno, you played this record album. What the hell is this all
The
about?
Cult Electric. This is
Tell me
one-
about it.
Well, it's just one of the few.
Well-
one of the few reissues I've ever bought.
Yeah.
And
How long have you had this? I don't remember this record.
I got this for Christmas a year ago.
A year ago, okay.
This is the deluxe. It's got I'm a big Cult fan, so
Sure.
this is a little bit more. It's like 35, I think.
Oh, whoa.
But it's a double LP. The second LP is all demos from the album. So it's the exact same order of songs, I believe. But it's done. This is more of a. Rick Rubin produced this, and it's more of a AC/DC Back in Black feel is the way I've heard it described.
Yeah.
Like a rock and roll record.
Straightforward rock and roll.
And but they cut a demo before of the same songs in the old gothic love sound, like She Sells Sanctuary and Rain, and so it's got that very heavy vocal.
I think I like that a lot better.
A lot of reverb, you know,
I like that.
Twangy guitar.
I like that better.
So, so yeah, it's a cool.
That's pretty cool. And what year did you say that came out?
This is like mid-'80s, 80s.
Mid 80s, but it's like a reissue from
87. No, this is the reissue is like a year or two old.
A year or two old, yeah. Which is why it has that bonus disc.
Yeah, they just reissued it like it's called Love Peace or something like that. So,
cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like it. But I like that gothy slit your wrist stuff a little better.
Yeah.
For sure.
The old sound.
But the newer, thicker Cure Cult.
Oh, like you said, stuff sounds Bowie-ish.
I like that newer one, the one you gave me the digital copy. Oh my God, what's it called?
Choice of Weapon.
Yeah, Choice of Weapon with that cool shot of Ian Ashbury on the front.
Wearing the head. I don't know if that's him wearing the headgear, but something.
I assumed, but busted out a little Blue Note, baby. Oh, what says Grown Man Record Night stretching your butthole apart?
Yeah.
Then
that was a little more recent Blue Note. Yeah.
Well,
it was a straight up blue label with the.
It was. Let's see, MCMLXXIII.
WXII?
No. So if it's 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 73.
Oh,
Blue Note. 73 Blue Note.
It had a different label on it.
I know my Roman numerals. Yeah, hold that guy up, Jay. We got a little Les McCann fish this week, but it's a side we don't normally play on the program. That's a double LP. I love this Les McCann, man. I love of course, I love the Blue Note. Great cover. Look at that cover on that. Show that cover.
That's quite a tasty record.
It is, man. Even though it's piano jazz, and it's piano jazz that's not Bill Evans or Thelonious Monk.
Oh yeah.
It jams because Les McCann has some albums that I'm like, oh sweet, because I've got a couple of those, and I've got ones that are just, of course, the Live at Montreux, the way harder, funkier records. So you pick up any Les McCann you see for a couple bucks, cool.
Sure.
You put it on, and some of them are just all the way through.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those. And I'm sure they're terrific albums, but it's not what I want at the moment, and not what I thought I was going to get. Jay wanted to put this one on. A little T-Rex, baby.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of this album? Self-T? Self-T?
I don't know.
Oh, look at that big vertical GF.
But
go hold his denim dick up there.
I've been reading a lot about.
Don't let that drop out of the bottom.
I got you.
Show his denim dick. If you don't show his dick on this, I'm gonna get real mad about it.
But
that's a chick.
No, it's a man.
What?
It's Mark Bolan.
That's Tommy Bolan going up for the. There's another guy on there.
Mark Bolan.
Mark Bolan.
But I've been reading a lot about these guys lately.
Yeah.
Or him.
Him.
And well, not a lot. I read like afternoon at lunch one day. I read about him. But he's very legendary in England. I don't know how big he was in the States, but very revered. Me and Steve were actually talking last week.
Right.
Cool factoid. Can't remember the guy's name. Steve knows.
Steve.
But
Fever.
Mark Bolan was in a psych band in the 60s along with this guy, and he went on to produce like all of Bowie's albums.
Oh, whoa. Get out of here.
Still alive. Can't remember his name. It's an Italian sounding name.
Bibbidi Boopy.
Bibbidi Boopity, yeah.
Mustache Von Pepperoni. Oh.
I was waiting on you to say Lou Albano.
You want to make some tacos?
Not really.
Dude, hang around after the show. I got some ground beef frozen in there. I'll cook up some ground beef, and I got 12 hard shells. Hard shells now. We'll put cheese in them. We'll put some sauce in them.
Oh, no.
Make some
I'm on a
tacos.
diet. I'm on a diet.
It's Nobody has a fucking diet on Friday. Nobody has a diet on Friday.
Yeah, I'm on a diet. What are we talking about?
No, you don't do that on
What are
Friday.
we talking about?
John Coltrane, Blue Train. Man, I picked this up for a freaking song, and I don't really know why. It
That's
was in
his
like
most, probably second or third most noted album of all time.
it's got ring wear on the cover, but nothing crazy.
Wasn't this really cheap?
Stupid cheap, and I don't really know why. It's not
I think it
the
was a couple bucks or something like that.
yeah, a couple bucks at a record store. So
This
not
is
like
the one
even
I
like,
see everywhere that's like been repressed by Blue Note, like the recent.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but
Everybody's seen that cover.
it was with a bunch of John Coltrane stuff I got for a couple bucks, and some of it is
I remember that
pretty
John Coltrane run about
pretty-
6 months ago.
yeah, pretty bad. Some of it was like, I don't know. A little rough
still-
shape. Some of it's in good shape, and that one kind of slipped through, and I'm like, oh, that was
Now you're talking about
$5 or $6.
We're having
I mean-
the conversation of like $2 records though. Like I'd buy $2 John Coltrane.
oh sure,
I
yeah.
don't care what condition, just
Oh.
to fill my.
We want to pull
Shelf of
this.
John Coltrane.
We need some rock. We need a rock record, Jay.
Oh, this is
I
the
said-
Fu Manchu. We played this like.
I said, Jay, if you know Jesus Christ, help him, Lord, help you. Send down me a rock record, baby.
Yeah, we played this a couple months ago. Fu Manchu.
I want a rock record, baby.
This was a Christmas gift last year. But the only thing I don't like about this record is it's very like they kind of stick to that sound.
Yeah.
They don't get.
Where does
off
that fall in the lineage of?
Pretty early on.
That's early.
Yeah.
That's early Foo.
Yeah. Probably like mid '90s, maybe like '95.
Yeah. Certainly, there's nothing wrong with that record.
No, not at all. I like
No.
the sound. It's just repetitive.
It's repetitive, but from that scene,
It's good sound though.
that was kind of the thing. And I kind of wanted to finish on. I started a little thing in my own brain earlier this
A
week.
little craziness.
I've got enough Zappa and Mother's records that I think I should be playing a Zappa or Mother's record
More often.
every week.
Yeah.
Every week. Play one-
Except they're not very good.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Sorry.
Oh, get out of here. Let's run a lap. I'll run it with you, but behind you. I'm not running with you on that one.
I'm not a big fan. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
get
being
out of
honest,
here,
you know?
Jay.
I don't get.
You
I don't get the
digest.
hype.
You digest people's bowel movements for a living. People pay you $174 a week to eat other people's bowel movements because you don't like Frank Zappa. I said it. Write it on my tombstone. Actually, what I say I want on my tombstone? I told you he was sick. No, there was something else I wanted on there. I can't remember.
Cheers. See you tomorrow. Put
Oh,
your
that's
in.
it.
See you tomorrow.
It's what our
Shop.
middle school shop teacher would always end class with. And I want it in quotes underneath my tombstone. Fix your chairs. See you tomorrow. Good job. All right. Every day.
Did y'all play the license plate game? in
Fix
the
your
class
chairs.
ever?
See you tomorrow. Good job. All right. What?
Did you ever play the license plate game in there? You ever do that?
Maybe. I played Apostrophe. Because it's a good record.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe. And I played that side 2, which didn't have my favorite songs.
That's a weird
Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast, Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. I didn't play those tonight. I played the other side because I play those all the time when I play this record. So meh.
He's playing an SG on the back.
And I've been watching a lot of 227 this week. How come in the late?
Hush your mouth. You have not.
How come in the late 80s, these older black women would always, I can't even do it, they would post their fist backwards up on their hip like this. And you can't see it because
Tony Visconti was his name, Steve says.
and you would go.
Producer. Like Nell Carter.
But how did you get that
Chicken wing.
backwards and chicken wing it? I can't do that.
Steve says it was Tony Visconti, Electric Warrior was the album like he was.
Yeah, Electric Warrior. I said on
Thank
it.
you, Steve.
No.
We need Steve here for moments like that. Well, for other moments.
No, Steve. No Steve here. All right, let's go to the dig of the week.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, we got some wrestling
Barbed
going.
wire.
Oh, some
barbed wire match.
God, a barbed wire match.
Can we put this on while we talk?
No, we can't. Oh my God, what a match! What a match!
Look at the guy down low, the security right there.
It makes me
Like
glad
yelling
it's a goddamn Friday, Jay. Oh my God, what a match!
This is hardcore.
That's hardcore.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
My God.
Somebody's got to call somebody. You got to get him out of there.
That's freaking nasty.
He's gonna die. You can't leave him in there.
It's sticking to his back.
Oh, you can't leave him in there for that.
Oh,
Jay, tell us something about a dig of the week.
oh my God.
Hey, you know, no, I tell you what, we don't always talk about just records on dig of the week, and we've, you know, a lot of you guys share my geekedness, and some of you think it's stupid and whatever. But get your own damn internet program.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, his balls are they're dropping down. Oh,
He's caught.
he's caught on the barbed wire. Oh my God, his testicles coming out of him.
I can't watch this.
The sack's coming apart about it. Oh Lord. But from time to time, I'll pick up crazy things, and when I'm looking for records, and I'm looking for other stuff too.
I've gotten into doing that more lately.
Yeah, and what kind of stuff are you guys looking for? Because this week, look what I found. I don't even have one. PSP. You got a PSP, Jay?
Was it the handheld?
The PlayStation handheld? You got one? I don't either.
Thought I'd get one at one point, but I wouldn't play it.
But I don't either, but I bought this. It's Spider-Man 3 on the PSP. It's complete, and it's actually worth a chunk of change.
Oh, it's a disc. Wow.
Yeah, it was $1.50.
That's pretty cool.
It's $1.50. So I'm like, I gotta buy this, and I'll give it to somebody. I know it's got a PSP. It's a fucking $1.50.
You can give it for a Christmas present. It looks brand new.
I appreciate Christmas, says people. Also picked up, check this out. I need to get this sticker off. I'm not gonna do it now. It's called Maximum Carnage on the Sega Genesis.
Which you have.
No, I don't.
But you have a Sega Genesis.
I do have a Sega Genesis. It didn't work properly. But it was a Goodwill that had $4.99 on it, which normally on Sega Genesis, because it's normally Madden or some bullshit.
So you tell me you go into Google and try to talk them down, that's right?
No, but
you go to the charity store.
It was $4.99. She only put 4 in. I think her eyes were bad. She couldn't understand that, so she put in 400.
You didn't tell her.
No,
You
because
steal from.
no, because
What
Maximum.
kind of person are you?
This
man?
is
That's
Venom
terrible.
Maximum Carnage, a Spider-Man game on the Genesis. Side-scrolling beat 'em up. Okay. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up that I picked up for a few bucks. It's actually worth quite a bit.
Yeah, you
Cool.
pulled one on.
I love that shit.
You pulled a
And
fast
something
one on
else.
them.
I wouldn't even bring this shit up if it didn't just tickle my damn.
Fancy.
Wah, 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 wah. I went in one place. They had a couple of PS2 games, Final Fantasy X, King of Hearts, something or other. They had like $5 on PS2 games.
At
And
a
a Goodwill,
Goodwill?
man, fuck, right on off. And I was looking at CDs and stuff. Shit, a couple of Atari games. For real? It's a couple of Atari games I don't have. $5 on the Atari game.
Well, which is like
No.
probably below market
No,
value.
get out of here.
At
No.
a video game store.
No
Atari
way.
games would be more than $5.
No way. And then I'm looking at DVD, and then I found that wrestling DVD that we talked about. That was in there, and I looked at some other stuff, and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden this popped up. Gyromite on the NES, complete in the box, unpunched on the back. So it's like this has not been played. I mean,
Does that have the silver
look at that.
quality? No, it doesn't have the silver quality.
I mean, that's not been
That's
played.
pretty cool fun. Huh?
It's not been played
That's probably, I bet you
and not been punched. Look,
at Eddie McKay's.
hold that guy up,
Eddie
if you would,
McKay's, that'd
please,
probably
please.
be, what, $30, $40 probably?
eBay has this, Amazon as sold, not just like what it's worth, for about $30.
Talking about in the box, original
In the box. And I already have this game, to be fair. I have this game, but now I have it in the box, and I've got a complete, pristine, minty
collector's.
Rob the Robot
collector's
on top of
deal.
my little cabinet in there. Now I get to sit the Gyromite in the box with Rob the Robot, which I got for Christmas back in like 88,
How sweet is that?
87, 88.
Yeah, that's right. You kept all your stuff.
Yeah.
I sold mine for
That
free.
Rob is minty, and it's been minty because it sucked and I didn't want to play it. It's still got the cardboard over the little Gyromite thing.
I pawned mine off for beer.
Hell yeah, baby.
Literally.
Hell yeah. Tell me some
keg
Dig of the
party.
Week stuff, Jay.
Keg party at my parents' house.
Yeah, I went to some of your keg parties.
All right.
Tell me some Dig of the
I
Week.
got a lot of stuff. I'm going to show a lot of stuff in
Do
a
it.
very quick amount of
Let's
time.
do it,
here.
Jay.
I got my bag here.
Speed it up.
I brought my bag
God,
on
we're already
set.
at 50 minutes. We got to move this
Okay,
on.
we'll do it fast.
We got to move it on.
All right, so I went to a spot today that I haven't been to since they moved,
Yeah.
over on Spring Garden Street.
Okay. Oh, the CBGs?
Yeah.
CFBGs.
Yeah, they have kind of a bad reputation now, of, like not ripping people off, but he just kind of being high and like,
Yeah, sure.
you know.
I don't go there.
I was
I've not
working
been
over
there.
there, and I was like, I haven't been there since he's moved. And I was like, what the hell? I'll go in there and see what he's got. And his prices are actually a little bit better.
Okay.
But I walk in there and I'm looking down at the dollar records below, and lo and behold, he's got a box of 8-tracks.
Oh, a box of 8 tracks.
A box of 8-tracks.
Here we go.
All right.
See, it's already started, everybody.
So, no, well, all right. So
All right.
I start talking to him. I kind of know him from the days I used to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, what you want for the 8-tracks? And he's like, oh, like 75 cents each.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's fair. I was like, for everything? He's like, anything you find, 75 cents. So I started going through them.
Okay.
AC/DC, Powerage.
It's got the little paper on it, right?
Got the original $35 on eBay.
Whoa, get out of here, Jay.
Most of these are like more than $10 on eBay.
Okay.
A sealed Grateful Dead Live 72.
What?
Double cartridge.
What? That was 75 cents.
Well, no, the $1.50
Because it was two
things.
But sealed.
So the
What?
factory seal for your protection.
Hold
on
that
it.
guy up. You got to hold that one up. But keep it going. Keep it
All right,
moving. God, I'm going to have to pee anyway.
Go pee. All right. Gosh, this is going to take forever.
Bust it. You got to bust it.
All right. Hall & Oates, which is not real good.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills and Nash, which is not very good,
That's
in my
cool.
opinion.
That's
Another
all right.
AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. That's very rare. From
Okay.
the 70s. I know
A&M.
you're a big fan. It's actually
Yeah, of
Atlantic.
course.
It's the wrong one. Check this out.
What? Sergeant Pepper's?
on 8-track.
Yeah.
What? On 8-track? What?
What?
Diamond Dogs, which we were just talking about.
Diamond Dogs on 8-track, man.
What?
Man, you need to hold that up, Jay.
What?
What? Oh, hold that up.
A UK,
Hold it up.
A UK.
Hold it up,
8-track.
man. You gotta hold a couple of these up.
Tell them what that is. That's T-Rex.
What? Get out of here.
Sorry, I lost my mic. A T-Rex
You-
8-track for
you-
$8.
You use the restroom.
I mean, for not $8, for
Oh.
75 cents.
You use the restroom on other people.
For a living.
For a living. For a living. Dude.
What?
What is that? Whoa, my
What?
God. Are you serious?
75 cents.
75 cents. Hold that
Pink
up.
Floyd
Hold-
Animals.
Pink Floyd Animals, 8-track, 75 cents. Come on. 8-tracks are garbage, but that's like what?
All right, I'm going to go through these really fast.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Grateful Dead, Terrapin Station.
Nice.
Anthem of the Sun, Grateful Dead.
Nice.
Wake of the Flood.
Whoa.
Mars Hotel.
Man.
Hold on, there's more.
Okay.
James Brown, The Payback. I have no idea what that is. It was
Whoa.
in there.
Yeah, I know that.
You're a fan of this. The JBs.
I've got that. That's the one I've got.
Yes.
Oh my God.
James Brown's backing band.
Yeah.
This is pretty. I don't know anything about this. This was a super.
I don't want to break
Bluegrass supergroup. It's one of the most. It's the second most selling bluegrass album of all time. Not Old Brother I'll beat it.
Yeah.
This is Jerry Garcia and some other guys playing bluegrass.
Nice.
Old and in the Way is what it's
Oh,
called.
Old in the Way. That's David Grisman.
Okay.
Yeah. The mandolin player that I got records of.
Okay.
You never seen Old in the Way, the documentary? Oh, I got homework for you this
It's
weekend.
Jerry Garcia though.
I got homework for you this
I
weekend.
got the Jerry Garcia Reflections
I don't want to break your concentration, Jay, but your sister just liked our page.
Okay. Harry Nilsson, Pussycats.
What?
I don't know. It says produced by John Lennon. I'm not real familiar with that.
What is happening to me?
Zappa and the Mothers, One Size Fits All.
What?
I don't know. Is that an old one? 75?
Oh my God, man! 75 cents.
Yeah, but it's 1975 too. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's works. It's the greatest hits, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Hendrix.
What?
Rainbow Bridge.
Are you serious?
Is that good? I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
listened to it before.
You kidding me?
Notorious Bird Brothers, which we'll talk about this one a little later. Do you have this on vinyl?
No.
It's supposed to be a really, really good record. I've never heard it.
I don't know
it's
that.
It's on Rolling Stone's top 500 of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I believe you, man.
finally, I got Zeppelin.
Houses of Holy.
Yeah. On Pink.
Wow. Hold that up, man. Go up there and show that off.
It's got
today.
some naked kids on the front of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get on with it. What?
Yeah. So.
Jay's the 8-track guy.
And then I didn't bring it because I didn't have.
I call them Jate tracks.
But I didn't have.
Jate tracks.
I didn't have the resources to bring it, but I got one of those Peaches 8-track holders too.
Nice.
Like the
Are
wood
you
ones.
serious?
In 8-track size.
Man.
He threw that in.
Dude, that's the
'Cause I cleaned it
8-track
out.
score of the century. Are you serious?
So that was pretty cool. That was
Oh my God.
the best digging Friday I've had in a while. But I
That's
also have vinyl too, which I'll show.
You got
I'll
some
show
vinyl too?
I got like two or three.
Okay. Well, check this out. I got a few records this week. This one actually is a bargain bucket deal. I picked up for
I know
$1.
nothing about this. Do you?
This couple, yeah, I do. The first couple records are bargain buckets. And let me try to get back on my business here. Oh, but it's not. I don't have it pulled up. You guys familiar? I know our man Zeke the Geek will know these guys, or will want to know these guys if he doesn't know them. The Osborne Brothers, which legendary.
Ozzy and Harriet.
Yes.
Osborne.
Legendary bluegrass. And we love some bluegrass here on the program. I equate rock and roll is to metal the way country is to bluegrass. Bluegrass is the crazier, extreme. It's like the metal of country. That's what I think bluegrass is. This is Cutting Grass, the Osborne Brothers. The Osborne Brothers did a lot of stuff with Flats and Scruggs. They wrote, I don't know if they wrote it, but they did Rocky Top. That's the Osborne Brothers.
That was their song.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But on this album here, which is on MGM Records, and I think it came out in 73 or something maybe. I don't know. Oh, I got a piece so bad. Sweet Thing, Ruby, Are You Mad? May You Never Be Alone. Ballad of Jed Clampett. I was here to come listen to a story about a man named Jed.
Are they from around here? Or?
Poor mountaineer bear to kept the salmon fed. Sourwood Mountain.
Sourtown Mountain? Let's write a
White
song.
Lightning is on
Let's write
here.
a song called Sourtown
Read
Mountain.
that. I can't read that because my eyes are too blurry. What's it say about it?
White Lightning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sawgrass,
Jay is
Pure
running
Blue.
out of time. 1. No.
Uh,
Now I'll have to
they
say,
played with Bill Monroe. That was how they got
Bill
famous.
Monroe, Flats and Scruggs. I mean,
They
it's-
started at the Grand Ole Opry.
Okay. If it wasn't for this record, Jay, if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't know or care about or even listen to this record. Because let me
Because you're a
start.
fan of his politics.
Let me start out by saying, no, politics aside, I don't like Ted Nugent. Never been a fan of Ted Nugent.
I'm going to put these in before I kick them over.
Stranglehold's a good song.
It's overplayed.
Overplayed, never been a fan, overly blah, blah, blah. Jay has played Amboy Dukes before. And I've actually been like, whoa, this is like a psych record.
It's
I like this.
Psych, yeah.
Now,
They got a little more. They got a little more rock later.
This was in Underdog Records' dollar section. Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes, Survival of the Fittest live on Polydor. Now this thing is, it's the 5th album by the Amboy Dukes featuring Ted Nugent, released in '71. the band's second album on Polydor, and it was his second Polydor album to chart. Peaked at 129, so nothing crazy. No accompanying singles that came out of this. And the keyboardist, Andy Solomon, had most of the vocals on the show.
Yeah, I think like some of the original guys had departed.
But it's a good record. I actually threw it on the turntable and I was like, I don't know, man. Even for $1, let me see what this looks like. Put my headphones on and I'm like, holy shit, this is a good record, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this, it's not the cleanest copy in the world. It's a little bit poppy here and there. For $1, holy shit. I mean, I won't buy a baloney for $1 that's sort of in suspect shape. But a record like this, $1 all day. And if nothing else, I'd find a better copy in 20 years and give away one. I don't know.
It's recorded in Detroit.
Deep Detroit.
Their hometown.
Their home team.
So it's probably a good show.
Good stuff, man. And it was, cool. I mean, from what I could tell, it was a killer record.
Yeah, it's definitely worth $1. Was that it? $100 you said?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he tends to put out like stuff that don't belong in the dollar bin.
Yeah. Which is that
Grateful Dead record you got. That's
what's the one? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that wasn't him. That was Pat at the other place.
Working Man's Dead.
Working Man's Dead was.
I thought that was
Jukebox Oldies. Oh. You said you got this one, Jay.
I do. Got it about a year ago.
Good times. Love is all around. The War. The first time Eric Burden got back with War, which is like what 75.
I don't know. You're a bigger fan than me. This is
the stuff that Eric Burden did with War. Holy shit! They originally did it in like 71. A lot of the stuff is recorded earlier, but they got back and did some like cover jams.
Yeah, it's like 71-ish.
Yeah, Painted Black's on there.
That's 69, 70, 71.
Yeah, Magic Mountain and Home Dream were issued on a single earlier, like back when Spill the Wine and shit came out.
Yeah.
But this is all like older, original, like
it's
War.
Got a nice picture of him on the front.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Everybody knows, man. Eric Burden is like one of my freaking heroes, man.
Yeah, he's
nothing
crazy.
To me says rock and roll like fucking Eric Burden, man. He's just
straight up garage rock.
He's just got it. He's got it. He understands rock. He understands funk.
He understands everything.
Timing.
He's a very versatile guy.
He really is, man. And his wife follows me on Twitter.
She follows you on Twitter.
Marianne Burden. How many times on the program have I said that?
I think she reads your tweets.
She tweets my reads. From what I can tell. Do some record albums, Jay.
This is out of hand.
It is. The blood over here on the TV and the Atari
This is
alcove.
the extreme DVD.
It's extreme.
Two.
This is of the two? Okay. All right.
It didn't
blood.
say that, but this is
all this blood.
This is a really extreme. This is very graphic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
All right.
They're pulling barbed wire out of this. They got a crew pulling barbed wire out of it.
Yeah, the guy's ball sack looked like a bunch of grapes that have been X-rayed. What you guys said you got some vinyl to show too?
Oh yeah, I just got a couple.
I got one more left, so it's all you.
I got 3. Happy birthday to Billy Ocean.
Oh yeah. Caribbean Queen.
I suggested playing this, but you didn't want to.
No, I want to play it. Let's play Caribbean Queen.
No, it's not on this one.
Okay, I've got it.
This is a tough get going.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love Billy Ocean.
This was a record. I texted you at like 1 o'clock in the morning a couple weeks ago and said, I'm listening to this Billy Ocean record and it kicks ass.
Man.
I bought this for $1. Like, I mean, I've had this for like 2 years. And just listened to it like 2 weeks ago for the first time. And I thought it was like going to really suck, you know, like typical 80s trash. Not typical 80s trash, but like, you know, poppy 80s. Like.
But if you were paid $100 to draw out what his dick would probably look like. Okay. All right.
But
more like the Pacific rather than the Indian.
But no, it was a good record. It was a good record. Sounds like something you hear on like the late night storm, whatever it's called, on the Soul Station. And I did do like a little bit of, when I was buying those 8 tracks.
Yeah.
I did buy like one record because it was the cheapest record you could find in there.
Yeah.
That wasn't $1. But it was Heart Mag. Don't have any Heart until now.
I passed on the one that's got Barracuda on it this week. Should I have bought that? I don't own it.
I don't have any Heart.
It was $1.
I don't have any Heart. This
I
is my first
passed
Heart
on it.
record.
It's so stupid, probably.
And
Not that it's a super rare, valuable, but it's a good record.
No,
for real,
but
it's a good rock record.
I
for real.
respect.
Yeah, oh, they do good stuff. They ended up doing shittier stuff, but
Yeah. Back in the 70s, they were really, you know.
yeah, sure.
So yeah, I picked this up. This is a magazine.
Yeah.
I don't know what year it is. 78.
Oh, is it on the Mushroom or the other one?
The Mushroom. Yeah, Mushroom Records.
Oh, I got a piece so bad.
And then finally, I picked this one up yesterday. The Notorious Bird Brothers. I just showed the 8-track.
Oh
I
yeah,
picked this up the day before.
really?
And this is supposed to be a damn good record.
I don't know that record.
I've got the
I'll
Birds'
take your
greatest
word
hits.
for it.
You know, the one where what's his face is wearing that big
The
fucking hat.
Birds.
The greatest hits.
Yeah. What would you say this is?
Notorious Bird Brothers.
Notorious Bird Brothers.
Yeah.
Connected to the Birds.
This is the Birds.
The Birds.
Called the Notorious Bird Brothers.
Oh no. Okay. You didn't say that before.
Yes, I did.
No. You just said the Notorious Bird Brothers.
It's the Birds.
I thought that was the name of the group.
No, it's the Birds. The record's called the Notorious Bird Brothers.
I don't know about it.
But this is an early pressing. I paid a little. I mean, you know.
$75, $80.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
No, I didn't pay that much.
Yeah, no, it was that much.
I didn't pay a lot.
Nope.
I paid an average amount for a record like
That's
this.
how much Jay pays.
But-
$75, $80.
Anyway, I kind of like the folky sound, you know. I'm down with
Okay.
that. And I think this record's actually a hair psych too, so
Nice.
we'll find out this week.
Check this out.
Check this out.
Wasn't
Home
awful.
Alone.
Wasn't
Your
off-
computer just went off.
Yeah, I said something about it. It's not often I go into the record store and I'm just like, I'm probably not going to buy anything. I'm just kind of dicking around for a minute. So let me go in here and look around, blah, blah, blah. And I looked around, and this was one of the things on the wall, $15. Oh, don't say price.
Can't talk price on this show.
I'm eating on my hand. It tastes like barbecue sauce. Big Steven Wilson fan. I've never seen this live.
Uh-oh, look at this.
I've never seen it. Oh, I can see that girl's butt ball. I've never seen this
Got some
used
females
anywhere.
going at it now.
It's the first Steven Wilson solo project. Insurgents, 29, I think. It came out double LP.
Steven
Hold this up, if
Wilson.
you would.
Of
Legendary.
Beach Boys fame?
No, of Porcupine Tree fame. And I asked Jonathan, who owns the store, what do you think about this? He said, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. When I used to work at a different record store, we had a competition to see who could sell the most albums based on recommendations. When I was falling behind, I would put this record on,
And people would start buying it.
and everybody would say, hey man, what's this shit you got playing right here? You say it's this Steven Wilson record, and they would buy it. That's how he would
Where
come
do you work?
come from behind, and
Mall?
no, close.
A fruit store?
No, across the street from the mall. One of the spots we hit.
Before it was what it is now?
Yeah.
Oh, the big box place used to
No,
Didn't the big box used to be in there?
BB. No. But anyhow, so
Or a chain?
I'm a big fan of Steven Wilson. This is like the first full-length deal he did right after Porcupine Tree. And it's recorded like all over the fucking universe, different studios,
you couldn't.
and all this shit. And so it'd be really cool to see what this looks like. Steven Wilson mentions post-punk and shoegaze music as major influences for this shit, including shit like Joy Division, Killing Joke, Flaming Lips, My Bloody Valentine, The Cure.
It's a classic, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I had the opportunity to listen to it in the store. Jonathan said, you want to listen to it? And I was like, no. Because you said,
no,
he was
I
like,
love
it's,
you, Jonathan. I'll buy it
Yeah,
because you said
he
so.
said it's one of my favorite records. You will not be disappointed. And I was like, I don't want to hear it
Tell him,
anymore.
A refund? Do you throw a refund
No,
in there?
here's my $15. I'll see you next time.
You
So
didn't say it like that, though.
I did.
You didn't walk out, turn
I-
around and say,
I had
slap the
like-
money down, you turn around and walk out?
I had guns on my hip, and I was like,
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
and he died about it, and then because he died, my uncle died. It's his fault because my uncle died. But anyhow, thanks for joining us at Grown Man Record Night. We're going to finish up this dig of the week.
Oh, Steve's calling.
Is it Steve saying something? What do you say about it? Put him on speaker. Put Steve on
Heart
speaker.
magazine say on the back, mushroom. Hold on here.
Steve's asking.
Steve's asking something.
He's asking something. It's probably something about football. There's a playoffs this week. Huh? Green 18. Green 18.
Let's see here.
Green 18.
No, sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
Steve said there's a very, very rare
Green 18.
version of this record.
The Green 18 version.
It's the mushroom. Apparently, their contract ran out with mushroom.
I don't know.
They something got out that they had to put a disclaimer on the back.
All right.
Steve saying. So.
All right. We'll be right back. Grown Man Record. Thanks for joining us
Tea?
and staying with us. I got a pee so bad.
All right, go ahead.
And so
I'll hold it down.
stay tuned. Yeah.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Drinks, cold. Are you ready? Here we go. Soft drinks, lemonade, water, cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up. Biggie, medium, small, kids meal. Keep it straight. It's a good deal. Use the scoop to fill with ice. Never use the cup. Take my advice. For soft drinks, fill the ice halfway. No matter the size, that's what I say. Tilt the cup and push against the lever. Keeps the foam down now. Isn't that clever? If there's still foam, let it settle down. Don't pour it off, or your boss will frown. When you reach a 1/4 inch from the top, that's where you wanna stop. If the customers say they wanna stay, put the drink on the left-hand side of the tray. If the order's to go, put the lid on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that drink to the coordinator and tell the guest you'll see him later.
Don't forget to smile when you serve cold drinks. Always say thank you to the guest. You're the one that can make the difference.
For lemonade, things stay the same, half full with ice. I said it again, fill the juice to a 1/4 inch from the top, just like you did the pop. Water is a courtesy to our guests. Use a small cup, you know the rest. Now it's time to serve cold tea, but the ice is different. Listen carefully. Instead of half full, fill it all the way up to the top of the cup. Add the tea, and if they ask for lemon, put it here. Now that's a given. Cold drinks, that's all there is to it. Go ahead and try. I know you can do it.
Suzanne Summers.
Sure, I'm the sheriff. But sometimes my male deputies don't respect my authority. I don't lose my cool. I just walk softly and carry a big stick.
She's the sheriff, and she's got the laughs locked up.
Sunday at 6 on TV 68 WSYT.
You know, I've always heard about the power of Colt 45, but I was never sure exactly what that meant. So I got some, found out for myself.
Hey, Billy, you free tonight?
Works every time.
The dynamite taste of Colt 45. It works every time.
I bet that pizza tastes good.
You've never seen a place like Showbiz Pizza Place. We'll serve you a pizza second to none. So come for pizza, stay for the fun.
Showbiz Pizza Place with over 60 electronic games, pizza baked fresh every day, and a stage show extravaganza on 3 stages.
So come for pizza, stay for the fun.
Thanks for staying with us. Me and Jay were just talking about the evolution of Showbiz Pizza, and now it's the same company as Chuck E. Cheese. Growing up here, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. We just had Showbiz Pizza. And,
Well, it became.
It became Chuck E. Cheese, but people up north
Oh, they grew up with Chuck E. Cheese.
grew up with Chuck E. Cheese. That was like a thing.
Same thing, really. I mean,
Same thing.
different name, different.
At least you
company.
said same thing instead of same,
different tax numbers,
same difference.
different tax IDs.
People that say same difference should die.
Agreed.
Yeah. Hey, let's do a quick little soda speak. Now, Jay, you brought a soda. Pop.
soda.
What I do with
stay
it?
awake.
No, Jay. You brought a soda over here.
Man, it's got hair all over. What's up with that?
Is there hair on it?
Yeah, all over it.
Can we pop it with a? Oh yeah, we don't
With
have
the bare hand. I don't know what is it.
There is hair on it.
What is it?
There's a
lot of hair on
There's a lot of hair on it. This is called Malta, India. Malta, India.
It's an Indian.
Low
it's
sodium.
the beer. It's the beer, isn't it?
Contains no alcohol. This type is really small.
I think it's like a beer. It's like an ale or something like that, right?
It's a malted beverage that's not alcoholic.
Yeah.
A non-alcoholic malt beverage made from water, pale malt, caramel, malt, corn syrup, molasses, phosphoric acid, and hops. Huh? Interesting.
Here, let me see this.
Let's see where it's out of. Give me a town. Give me a state. Give me a country, Jay.
Probably Indian, right?
I would say Indian, but I mean, give me something. Give me something to work with here. I'm doing a program. I can't do programs without information.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Made for so-and-so of Puerto Rico.
Oh,
so
that's not a real
that's
place.
That's the distributor, I guess. God, it's got hair all over it, man.
It does have hair all over it. That don't even cost you nothing. Okay. Non-alcoholic.
Smell it first. It smells like body odor.
It does. Or chili. It's like a chili flavored soda. You
Stinks.
You ever had a Chilito at Taco Bell? It tastes like
I miss the Chilitos.
The chili cheese burrito?
Yes.
That's a chili cheese burrito drink. Boy, does that taste like ass garbage. That may very well be the worst soda we've ever done on the program.
Yeah.
Did you hold it up?
No, not yet.
That is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
Go buy one and try it. No, actually don't, because
don't buy this soda.
You would give them
terrible.
money, which they don't deserve for that.
That's garbage.
Yeah, it's guy. You can smell it from here.
God, how dare you bring that in here, Jay?
Sorry, man.
God, that's something.
Maybe the hair made it bad.
I hope so. Let's hope that what my mom has hooked us up with to do for
There's
chip
some cool chips. There's one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. My mom gave me these
There's probably
chips
got hair on it too. Watch out.
to try out this week that she picked up at, I want to say one of the
Those look really good.
Yeah, one of the dollar stores around here.
Does that price tag give it away?
Yeah, it is. It is a dollar place.
It does have hair on it.
They're pizza crust chips. This is 3 cheese from a company called Napoli's, made with real pizza dough, says this little gentleman on the front.
Looks like a pita chip to me.
Apparently it's made with, let's see, it's got a little thing on the back. What could be better than a freshly baked pizza from your local pizzeria, Jay? I implore you.
Chips?
I implore you. Inside this bag is a chip made from the best part of every pizza, the crust.
The belly.
That's right. That's not the best part of every pizza.
The leg.
The crust.
The leg.
The shit that 60% throw away is the best part of the pizza.
Actually, they're saying that to make you bomb.
Yeah. That's right. You are holding the world's first and only pizza crust chip. We've taken an old world pizza crust recipe, seasoned it to perfection, and oven baked it into a light and crispy chip. Yup. The best part of the pizza just got better, so be the hero of your next get-together. We have get-togethers here. And grab a bag of our Napoli's pizza crust chips. The way these things are written on the back of chip bags define my life.
Well, I want to...
They're the best.
What kind of job would that be? Like a pizza chip bag rider.
Pizza chip bag rider?
Or a chip bag rider.
Oh, I'm going to throw these out.
Do you think they employ staff?
Please hold these up.
Do you think they employ a staff to write this stuff though?
Yeah, oh
Like a
yes.
think tank?
Yeah, no, their agency. Their agency does this. And please sit on this bag a long time. Look at that gentleman down there. I want a tight shot of the gentleman, please.
He's covering his thing up with the pizza.
Mm.
Are they good? Pretty
Very thick, very crispy chip.
It looks like a cracker almost.
More like a cracker.
Didn't mean to go racial on you there, but
This would be terrific for like my mom's cheese ball.
that's good.
Yeah.
I just got a taste of something. Former chip.
Garlic.
It hit me one of these seconds.
No, but
Tastes just like something else, like another chip.
this is a perfect dip chip though. For thicker dips.
No, salsa.
Salsa don't need that. It won't break. But like a cheese ball,
Some marinara on here.
a cheese ball will break while you're...
Some cold marinara.
My dad says marinara on this, actually.
Your dad?
Yeah.
I just said it.
Yeah.
I do kind of get that crust.
But I mean, look at this. This chip, listen. That's just chip against the desk.
I kind of get the pizza crust.
And it breaks.
I get the pizza crust thing though when I eat this.
But it's thick, yeah,
That's
totally.
what it tastes like. Oh, buy on chip. It's a good all-around chip.
Good chip. I'm not mad at that.
Oh, I was talking about crust.
Yeah.
I had that Pizza Hut crust last night. Have you had that? The new Pizza Hut? deal?
No.
They flavor their crust now, you know?
Do they?
No, pretty good.
I've not been to Pizza Hut since they stopped having tabletop
Book at night?
arcade games.
Book at night?
Yeah.
Saw that?
No.
Where
All
you
right.
read and you get a free pizza. You
Book?
Read certain amount of books.
Read a book, you get a pizza?
5 books. you
Let's
get a
read
pizza.
books. 5 books gets a pizza? Well, we'll read 5 books, Jay, if we need to. Shit.
It's like a once a month thing.
That's what I'm
It's a
telling
book
everybody.
club when I was a kid.
That's what I'm telling everybody. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us at Grown Man Record Night. We hope everybody has a great weekend coming up and a positive week going forward. You got a new president of the United States. It's a new day here in Grown Man Record Night. Hope everybody has a good time this weekend. Has a safe time. We watch some playoff football, drink some cold beers and some hot wings and whatnot. And
Oh yeah, football's this Sunday.
yeah, hell yeah. So we'll see you. We'll see you next time. We'll do us a damn Super Bowl special, something or other.
Well, I can't say that.
I don't know.
Big game special.
Big game special. I don't want to get popped. We'll get popped. Just like a JV cheerleader will get popped. We'll see you next time. We appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah. Thanks for watching us here on Grown Man Record Night.
Good night.
You bunch of sons of bitches.
Have a good night.